This weather report brought to you by Caloundra Marine for all your boating adventures.
Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. What a stunning day it's been, and all the more beautiful after the recent gift of rain, which has washed away the pollution, moistened up the soil and set the scene for our next growing season. It's going to be a superb weekend, so enjoy it. Still warm but a lot less humid, and then some showers returning next week. Now, top temps mainly in the high 20s today, which is still a touch warm for the last week of March, but at least humidity's falling and nights are finally cooling down. Just 15 degrees at the airport this morning. Satellite loop, you can see there aren't any clouds around. It's clear as a bell, and it will stay that way for at least another 2 days. There's a ring of cloud. You can see that very sharp arc. That's linked to the trough that's been slowly drifting north over the last few days. It's now almost reached Townsville, and it's still raging storms up there. They may never really go away, but the whole time we've got a dry air mass here that's basically forbidding us from having any kind of shower activity. Let's look at today's chart. A dominant high-pressure system. It's not very strong. It's only weak, but it's broad. And remember the rule, anti-clockwise winds around a high, so they're coming from the southwest. They're blowing off the dry land, which is starting to cool down now, and there isn't an ounce of moisture in those winds. On tomorrow's chart, though, as the high starts to get a little bit closer, the wind is just a touch southerly. It might have just enough moisture in it to give us one lone shower. You probably won't even realise it's happening because most of the day will be sunny again, slightly cooler night. On the outlook chart, we're starting to prepare for next week when, once this front comes through, we'll start to see showers developing as an upper-level trough comes in next week, so it won't be quite so perfect anymore. Now, the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters, 10 to 15 knot northeasterlies tomorrow. Sunday's a transition day. A light breeze could blow from literally anywhere, and then it's back to southeast to northeast, 10 to 15 knots for Monday. We're slowly moving away from half moon, and soon our tides will start to rise again. Tomorrow we have our main peak in the early morning and a secondary peak at night. The southeast coast district, another sunny day, just 20% chance of that coastal shower. Maroochydore 17 to 28 degrees, Nambour 29 and Gympie 30. Looking ahead for Maroochydore, a resurgence of fresh southeasterly winds next week will end our run of sunny days. From Monday, it'll start getting cooler and cloudier, and before long, we'll feel raindrops on our noses again. Well, that's all for this week, folks. Thanks for your company. Appreciate your ongoing patronage to 7 Local Weather. I'll be back on Monday with the next chapter. Hope you can join me. Enjoy the last weekend of March. And now it's over to Robbie, Sherwell with the Surf Report.
Thanks, Liv. Well, this week there's been some fun ways after all that rain did stop. The water is cleaning up. The swell has backed off, though. We're looking between half and maybe 2/3 of a metre of swell over the weekend. The winds look light and variable, anywhere between east-southeast and east-northeast during the days, and lighter offshores early in the morning. We do have high tides around that 1.9 metres between 7:30 and 8:30 both mornings. Now, better place we're checking depending on what that wind is doing. Looks like we are going to have northerlies possibly Sunday, even tomorrow afternoon, but in the morning we should have southwesters. Check the southern corner of Alexandra Bay, Perigian, also down around Coolum, Twin Waters, Maroochydore and the lower end of the Kawana stretch. Once those northerlies do kick in, it's going to be worth checking those northerly protected pockets such as Urumba, Sunshine and Kawana Pocket. If you're out there thinking about a swim with these big high tides, as the tide drops out, we've got big inshore gutters. It is creating huge rips right up and down our coastline. Please stay safe as always and only swim in patrolled areas. I hope you have a wonderful weekend across the coast beaches. Now it's back to you, Rob.
On your Robbie, thank you very much, mate. Purple Day today for epilepsy awareness. Have a great, good weekend, and we'll catch you back Monday night. Take care. Good night.
Tonight in 7 News, the Southeast News